Family, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Shalom, aloha, salam alaikum, and grand rising and grand rising. I want to put this phone down because I have so much to say that I want to say. I wanted to take my time and record this video, maybe make it like an hour or 30 minutes, an hour long. But again, our attention span is all the way to 30 seconds, 1 minute. People might not listen, but I have recorded this video I think a year or 2 years ago, and I don't know why God, the universe, spirit, Jesus, if that's what you believe me, want me to share this message again. So it's called pH, off balance. Okay, when your pH is off balance. I am not sexually active. If you've been watching me, if you're on my Facebook, I talk a lot of I'm a funny person. I talk a lot of stuff. Sometimes I'll put on my Facebook, I'm getting some hate. I'm not. I just, people that know me just know she's just acting a fool. Okay? Let me pause this. The ambulance. Yeah, it's the ambulance. My son would say the ambulance. When he was a baby, he said, "Mommy, the ambulance." I said, "Yes, the ambulance." Um, pH. Now I don't know why God, the universe, want me to share this, but again, I'm not sexually active. The last time I had sex was 2019, so the whole of 2020 to 20 to today, 2024, I'm still not sexually active. I can have sex if I want to. I just choose not to. Um, pH. God want me to tell y'all. The universe want me to tell y'all, if you are sexually active, I'm sorry, y'all might get mad at me for saying this. If you are married, if you are in a relationship, don't get mad at me. If you don't trust your partner, if your partner is a type that be stepping out, God want me to deliver this. The universe want me to deliver it. You can choose to ignore the message. If I don't deliver this message, I don't know what God will do to me, because I've already talked about this 2 years or a year ago, and for some reason the message, if I go on YouTube right now or Facebook, I will see a sign that will push me to say you have to put this message out there, and so I'm going to put it out there again. If your partner keeps stepping out on you, please use protection. Don't sit there and say, "Well, I'm married. That's my husband, so I'm not going to use protection. That's my wife. I'm not going to use protection. That's my boyfriend. I'm not going to use protection. That's my girlfriend. I'm not going to use protection." That's why in the beginning I said, if they step out on you, don't let marriage and relationship with locked in fool you. Okay? On a collective, we know that most men don't like going to the hospital. We know this. Most men don't go to hospital. That means a lot of men don't know what is going on in their system. Don't let the nice body, they in the gym working out, the six pack, nice jaw, nice leg. I like men with nice body. I know, nice. The jaw, the legs. I like the hand, the veins, the six pack. Don't let that fool you. You don't know what is inside, what is dwelling inside. That's why I keep saying, this is your spacesuit. This is your house. Don't let the color of this house. This house just got renovated. They've painted the outside of the house. You walk in and you looking at the building like, this is a nice building. You don't know what the inside looks like. When you sleep with a man who's not taking care of himself, this is for the women. If you are sleeping with a man, or if you are sleeping with a man who is not taking care of himself, who keeps stepping up on you, stepping out on you, when you lay with that man and he ejaculates inside of you, that ejaculation, because he is dirty on the inside and he just gave you that dirtiness that is inside of him through the ejaculation, that dirtiness ejaculation he gave you can mess up your pH. I grew up with men. I've been around a lot of men. I'm a woman. I grew up with women. I'm 50-50. When it comes to playing with girls, I was there. When it comes to playing with boys, that's how I learned how to play soccer. That's how I learned how to play tennis. I haven't played in a long time because all my partners they don't play. So now my skills is going down. But I'm telling you, I learned how to do this men's sports because I was with men. If you don't tell him to put a condom on, he will not put a condom on. They don't care. Sometimes men say women have smell, we have a smell. That is because most of the time it's not because the woman is dirty, she's not taking care of herself. Some women are dirty. I went to boarding school and I could tell you some of the girls where I was the one of my girlfriends was the president of the dorm, I was the vice president. I do the room checks. Everybody go to class. I'm the last one with the dorm. Every dorm had a teacher, or let me say a mistress, or like a person that's in charge. I will go to every room and check, and sometimes the smell. So I know some of the girls stink, but some of them is the pH, and it's not them. It's the men they sleeping with. Men can mess your pH. Men can mess with your pH. Be careful who you are allowing to ejaculate inside of you. Remember, sex is supposed to sex from what I know now, sex is meant for procreation. That's one. It's not meant for, oh, I'm horny, your dick is hard, you have to look for a woman and ejaculate. No, you have to control yourself. Again, sex is supposed to be fun and pleasure, not pain. Just because your penis is hard doesn't mean that I have to give in. When your penis is hard, that means you are horny. I'm not horny. I'm not horny, okay? Again, if your person keeps cheating on you, you have to be mindful. You have to protect yourself. Just because you married doesn't mean that they have to go raw on you. If a man is upset, if a man is stressed out, and he's pounding and releasing that stress, he's giving you, he's releasing. What do you think when you release? What happened? You feel good, right? You feel good. Where do you think that release went to? It went to you. He gave it to you. Now you stressed out. You feel good because you busted now, which most of the time women don't come anyway. But let's say you feel good. For how many minutes? Not for that long. Yeah? So God says to tell you guys, use protection. Sometimes we say when you think your pH is off, it's not necessarily you. It's the person that you are sleeping with. If you are not in the process of conceiving, like you're trying to have a baby, if you're trying to have a baby, don't use protection. Go raw. But you've had all your kids and your person keeps stepping out on you, please use protection. Please use protection. God want me to put this message out there. I don't have to worry about none of this because I ain't sleeping with nobody. But if you're sexually active, please, let me give you an example. So I said I don't eat beef, right? I stopped eating cow, beef, steak. One time I went to one of my girlfriend's house. She likes steak. So, we cook. I made some food. We cook. We ate. We cooked. And there was steak. Now, she fried it. It looks really good. I took a little piece. She cut it, into bites. She fried it. I took one bite. Like a bite, a chunk like this. Ate it. The next day, when I came home and I used the bathroom, my number two smelled like meat. So when I went to the house, I said, girl, I know your number two smelled like meat. And she was laughing. It smelled like steak, right? And she was like, wow. I'm like, yesterday, when that little meat that I ate, the steak? She said, yeah, I said, yeah, when I did number two, I smelled like steak. I'm throwing this in there because I have stopped eating steak for years. And that little bite that I took, it made my number two smell like steak. It made my pee smell like steak. I went to pee and I'm like, God damn, I smell like cow meat. You get what I'm saying? When I say God damn it, I don't want you to get mad because I said God damn it. I don't mean it in a bad way. Okay? Now, this is just a little meat that I ate. So imagine if your person is cheating, stepping out on you, sleeping with some girl that's not taking care of herself. Or even he himself as a man not taking care of himself. And he's sleeping and pumping this dirtiness inside of you. What do you think is coming out of you when you smell you? Exactly. So sometimes your pH being off, it doesn't mean that you're eating something bad. Sometimes the food you eat will make your pH off balance. But most of the time, it's not what you're eating. It's the people you're laying with. And God want me to say that, wrap it up. If you ain't trying to have sex to make a baby, wrap it up. And yes, when I was married to my husband had 3 kids. We sometimes, I'll check when I after my period, when I know when I can't get pregnant. I'll let him, do, and I'll let pull out. My ex, same thing, like, you gotta pull out. Sometimes we use protection. I don't care if you're my husband, we're not gonna be, and plus he cheated too. When he cheated, that my sex life was just out the window. So I don't want you to feel like, well, you was married before. Did you use protection? Yes, I did. Most of the time, I used protection because he wasn't trying to. We agreed on we wasn't gonna have any kids because I'm married early, and he already have 3 kids. So we agreed we wasn't gonna have kids till maybe 5 6 years. A long time. And so yes, we did use protection sometimes. And then after my husband, the person I got with, what I'm trying to say is even in my relationship, I still used protection because I wasn't trying to have kids. And then when I got pregnant, the condom broke, so we ended up doing it raw. And make sure you always get tested. Everybody that I had sex with, they got tested. Well, my husband didn't get tested, but after my husband, everybody that I was sexually involved with, which was my last person that I was with, that was the only person I was with that I could say we didn't use too much protection. He got tested. Yes. Again, you don't have to take this message. God just want me to put it out there. Okay? I love you. Take care of yourself. Your health should be important to you. One love.